Hey, I'm Andrew. I'm 23 and I'm from Toronto, Canada. I started on social media making YouTube videos. I think my first one was like 2009, and I had friends. I just switched schools, and some new friends of mine basically after hanging out for a little bit were like, "Hey, we were thinking about starting a comedy sketch channel, and we wanted to know if you want to join." And so I agreed, and I ended up writing a lot of the videos, learning how to edit them on like Windows Movie Maker, and just really liking it. And just eventually, all my friends stopped wanting to make videos. Just they just didn't have time, I guess. And I just liked it so much that I started my own channel and did it by myself. When I was in high school, social media wasn't really what it is today. People went on YouTube to watch like cat videos and I don't know, skits maybe, but you didn't follow YouTubers or anything. It was a very niche thing, and so a lot of my friends didn't get it. The ones that started the channel with me in the first place, obviously they did, but a lot of other people didn't really get it. Some of them eventually like stumbled across my videos, which was really cool, and one person actually thought it was a doppelganger. They thought it was somebody who just looked exactly like me, and I thought that was really funny. Honestly, I don't know what I want to accomplish, because I think the cool thing about being a YouTuber is there's so many doors that open up to it. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers who go into acting, or music, or, you know, they can find work just helping people with social media. There's really, like, so many opportunities, and I'm just super indecisive. I always have been in, like, setting one career goal for myself. So this kind of gives me the ability to do whatever, and, you know, I'll carve out my own path. I think one of the most negative things that's really happened to me through social media is just, almost like the good and the bad comments have all affected me negatively at a point or another. The good stuff when I was younger, I think, kind of gave me a bit of an ego, and it took me, you know, a while to realize that that was really dumb and I shouldn't, you know, be like that. And then obviously the bad stuff, you know, you get rude comments and you don't feel too great about it, but I feel like now I'm a lot better at just seeing things and not caring. I think I'm in a really weird place in social media because a lot of the people on this tour, I mean, I'm the oldest person on this tour, and, you know, a lot of the people who do similar things are younger, but I know, you know, in comparison to the YouTube community, there's so many people who are so much older, and I still feel, you know, considerably young. I also feel like I'm pretty immature for my age, so all things considered, I don't feel that old. I guess I learned from an early age that I didn't want to date people who looked up to me. I guess I've never liked like that imbalance in a relationship. So, you know, I do like Tinder and Bumble, and I go out and meet people. And I'm not going to avoid talking about what I do in social media, but I don't want to, like, it's a big part of my life, so obviously that's going to be one of the first things that people find out about me, but I wouldn't want to date somebody who started off as a fan. I think that's kind of weird. I'm most proud of, I guess, the work that I put in to my videos, because they started off awful, just terrible, just super embarrassing. You know, it's all private now, but just I didn't like them at all. And over the course of the last many years, I was trained to be like an actual video editor, and I did that for 2 years for a company. And I think my sense of humor developed, and my way of storytelling. And so when I do a video and I put in skits, I'm really proud of it. I think the biggest thing people don't know about me, and I talk about it a lot, so I don't know why people wouldn't know, but I'm like a really big nerd when it comes to like a lot of things. I am super into Game of Thrones and like weird fan theories and stuff related to it. Anything superhero related, Marvel, DC. I watch the movies. I've read a lot of the comic books. Yeah, I'm just a pretty big geek when it comes to that, and I don't know, I play video games as well. Not really as much anymore, but Super Smash Bros. I'm like the greatest person there is at that game. I think my biggest fear is failure. I mean, I don't know what I would do if, I guess, YouTube or social media, if that didn't, like if that stopped and I didn't feel like I was growing anymore. I honestly, like I tell myself maybe I'd be like a video editor again, but I hated that because it wasn't creative. And I don't know what I would do, and that's like a really scary thought, but I don't think it's gonna ever come to that. I hope not. I mean, we'll see, but that's the worst possible thing that could happen to me. I don't have a backup plan. If social media doesn't work out, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with myself, but maybe I'll figure it out, but I don't want it to come to that. I've always believed that having a plan B allows the possibility of failure, and I can't fail. I didn't know any of the people on PressPlay except for Joey and Taylor, and I'd seen Christian's Vines before, so I didn't know who anybody was going into it, and I guess I thought there would be a lot more ego involved. I thought everyone would be kind of more, I don't know, full of themselves, and that wasn't the case at all. I was really, pleasantly surprised to see that everyone was super easy to talk to and like get to know. So yeah, I honestly I don't know what I would recommend somebody who wanted to get onto social media. You gotta be consistent with whatever you do. I would say you should create content, videos, YouTube, Vines, something. And you have to be consistent. The biggest thing is I think that I've seen with people who don't create and want to start doing it is they're scared to post. They're scared because they think their work isn't going to be good enough. And I've always thought the nature of YouTube isn't that everything you upload is perfect, but rather that it gets better than the last thing you uploaded. And as long as every time you upload you try and improve on something you already did, it can only get better until it gets to a point where it's really good. I started making videos when I was in high school, when I was 15, and now I'm 23. So I've changed a lot since I started, and you learn a lot about yourself in that time. And I feel like YouTube changed who I was as a person. I was definitely way more shy, way less comfortable speaking in general in front of people. And making videos, editing both like the video and seeing how I was and editing my mannerisms and stuff like that to look, I don't know, more camera friendly, gave me a lot of confidence. So I guess I learned that, I really was very self-conscious, and when you find something out like that head on, it's easier to address it and work on it.